1. Owen Cooper, the youngest Emmy nominee you need to know. 2. Exploring adolescence, Stephen Graham and Jack Thorne's next steps. 1. Owen Cooper, the youngest Emmy nominee you need to know. When it comes to groundbreaking moments in entertainment, few stories capture the imagination quite like Owen Cooper's remarkable rise, especially when he becomes the youngest ever nominee in his Emmy category. But here's where it gets controversial. Does youth inevitably translate to talent, or is this a remarkable anomaly that challenges our notions of age and achievement? Oscillation, the series that has catapulted Cooper into the spotlight, continues to thrill viewers as the show's 15-year-old star earns a nomination for Best Supporting Actor in a limited or anthology series or TV movie at the 2025 Emmy Awards. This achievement makes him the youngest contender ever in his category, and if he comes out on top, Cooper would hold the record as the youngest male Emmy winner in any acting category, an extraordinary milestone. The series, which rapidly gained immense popularity on Netflix, starred Cooper as Jamie Miller, a troubled teen accused of murder. The show itself skyrocketed to the top of Netflix's charts following its debut in March, becoming the platform's second most watched series of all time, only behind Wednesday with over 540 million hours viewed. Notably, it's also the most watched UK-produced title ever on Netflix, a testament to its compelling storytelling and focus on British talent, echoing the success of Richard Gadd's Baby Reindeer Star. Throughout 4 intense episodes, each shot in a single continuous take, viewers follow Jamie's story from the age of 13, from his arrest for suspicion of murder to the police investigation. Stephen Graham stars as Jamie's father, Eddie, who also received an Emmy nomination for his performance. Christine Tremarco portrays Jamie's mother, Manda, while Ashley Walters plays Detective Inspector Luke Bascom. Every gruesome detail of the investigation is laid bare, making viewers witness Cooper's character being strip-searched and interrogated, while the police try to uncover a motive behind the stabbing of a classmate named Katie. In the 3rd episode, Cooper's confrontation with a child psychologist, played by Erin Doherty, is particularly gripping, illustrating the psychological depths of Jamie's troubled mind. The final episode offers a somber reflection on the damage inflicted upon the family, as parents and relatives re-examine every decision that might have contributed to such a tragic outcome. What truly sets Oscillation apart is its sparking of a global conversation around the manosphere online, an echo chamber where radicalization and rage can take hold. Through Jamie's storyline, the show examines how the internet influences young minds, raising questions about whether his family could have prevented his trajectory by simply stepping in earlier. Cooper reflects on this, saying, he could have been more protected. He's talking to the wrong people online, and his family is unaware. Just telling him to put down his phone might have changed everything. Diving deep into the dramatic dynamics of the 3rd episode, Cooper and Doherty discuss the intense back and forth where Jamie's mental state and online indoctrination are explored. Doherty recalls the improvisational energy on set. We pushed each other hard, throwing more and more at each other, and even teasing each other during scenes. It felt very authentic, like a real conversation where you're testing each other's boundaries. Cooper also shares insights on his spontaneous acting choices. There was a moment when I didn't even realize I was doing something special. It wasn't planned, just a natural reaction that I ended up repeating in multiple takes. That "look at me now" line? Not in the script, but I blurted it out because it felt powerful, and it became a signature moment in the scene. This performance doesn't just demonstrate an extraordinary talent for someone so young, it raises probing questions about the impact of online environments on youth and whether early exposure can truly shape dangerous behaviors. Do you believe that early intervention could prevent tragedies like Jamie's? Or is digital radicalization an inescapable part of modern adolescence? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on whether youth should be seen as inherently vulnerable or as capable of resilience in the face of these digital age threats. 2. Exploring adolescence, Stephen Graham and Jack Thorne's next steps. The creators of the acclaimed Netflix series Adolescence Stephen Graham and Jack Thorne, are contemplating a new narrative that diverges from the story of the Millers. This comes on the heels of Adolescence receiving an impressive 13 Emmy nominations, surpassing the 11 nominations garnered by last year's Baby Reindeer Star. In a recent discussion with Deadline, Graham, who serves as co-creator, lead actor, and executive producer, alongside co-creator and executive producer Thorne, shared their thoughts on the potential for future projects. Graham initiated the conversation by asking, "We'd think about it, wouldn't we, Jack?" To which Thorne responded affirmatively, clarifying, "Yes, but not about the Millers. We've already told their story. However, Steve and I would be thrilled to collaborate again. We would love to create something for Phil to direct and to reunite with our fantastic team. So, if we can find a compelling story, we definitely intend to pursue that." Adolescence *, directed in a unique one-shot style by Philip Barantini, centers around Jamie Miller, portrayed by Owen Cooper, a young boy embroiled in a murder accusation against a classmate. The narrative unfolds as his parents, Eddie, Graham, and Manda, Christine DeMarco, grapple with the repercussions of their son's actions, while Jamie's therapist, Erin Doherty, and the lead detective inspector, Ashley Walters, work to uncover the circumstances surrounding the crime. Graham emphasized the audience's desire for substantial, authentic stories that confront difficult realities. He remarked, "These are the kinds of narratives that inspired us to become actors. They hold a mirror to society, prompting viewers to reflect on themselves." Jack has been a pioneer in this movement from the start. It's no coincidence that in 1 week, he had 2 shows at the top of Netflix, *Adolescence* and *Toxic Town Star. Such success doesn't occur by accident. Thorne expressed concern about the current industry climate, which he believes makes it increasingly challenging to produce stories like theirs. "Our industry is under significant pressure right now. It's becoming much harder to create shows in Britain that resonate with the public, especially during a recession. There's a tendency to opt for safer choices, which stifles writers from sharing their narratives. This conservatism trickles down, leading to a preference for formulaic detective dramas that start with a body and end with a twist." He further elaborated on how this industry conservatism limits storytelling opportunities. It constrains everyone involved: actors, directors, writers, and even the diversity of talent showcased in these productions. "I'm involved in the TV Access project, which aims to improve access for disabled talent. This conservatism hampers our ability to tell the rich stories we've historically shared in Britain. If we can contribute to a movement that encourages writers to express their truths, that would be incredible." Graham added, "I'm open to action-packed roles, like shooting aliens, but my career choices reflect a preference for meaningful narratives. I've been fortunate to participate in projects like *Help*, which Jack wrote beautifully, and *Time Star. Erin and I share similar backgrounds and inspirations, having been influenced by powerful social dramas in our youth." Doherty wholeheartedly agreed, stating, "Art resonates more when it's specific. When creators have the courage to reveal the messy aspects of humanity, that's what audiences are ready for. The recognition of stories like ours is proof of that." Looking ahead, Thorne is set to write the Ringo Starr segment of an upcoming 4-part Beatles film series directed by Sam Mendes, although he couldn't share details just yet. Meanwhile, Graham will appear in Scott Cooper's biopic *Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere*, where he plays Bruce Springsteen's father, Douglas, with Jeremy Allen White portraying Springsteen himself. Reflecting on his experience with Springsteen, Graham shared, "It may sound odd, but I've made a wonderful new friend named Bruce. He's genuinely one of the kindest people I've ever met. We spent time at the park admiring sculptures, and then I put him back in his fancy car. We enjoyed a lovely lunch together. He truly is an extraordinary man." Doherty is also excited about her upcoming role as Leela in *California Avenue*, a new 6-part drama from Hugo Blick, featuring Bill Nighy and Helena Bonham Carter as Leela's parents, alongside Tom Burke. "We start shooting next month, and I'm incredibly excited. I've had a glimpse of working with Helena before, and she's fantastic. I can't wait to have a deeper experience with her and Bill. Honestly, I'm over the moon about this opportunity." The 77th Primetime Emmys, hosted by Nate Bargatze, are scheduled for September 14 and will be broadcast on CBS.